Good morning. Welcome to March 21st, the first day of spring, the sixth day being under the influence of the Aries planet, Mars. I want to welcome you to the Sacred Journey of Life, Spiritual Center, and Healing Order. My name is Michelle Salin, and I'm the Guided Spiritual Director of the Spiritual Center. And I'm very pleased to be with you on what is going to be a really pretty day here in Pittsburgh. With purity and sanctity, with their hearts free of the world, experiencing the emotions of the kingdom and the powerful magnetic force of the divine, and being at one in their happy fellowship. That gathering will exert over all of the earth. The nature of that band of people, the words they speak, the deeds they do, will unleash the bestowals of heaven and provide a foretaste of eternal bliss. The opening prayer or thought or preface, the inner life. Our time is hungry in spirit. In some unnoticed way, we have managed to inflict severe surgery on ourselves, separated soul from experience, become utterly taken up with the outside world, and allowed the interior life to shrink. Like a stream that disappears underground, there remains on the surface only the slightest trace. Accustomed to keeping things at surface level. The deeper questions about who we are and what we are here for less. If we allow time for soul, we will come to sense its dark and luminous depth. If we want to acquaint ourselves with soul, we will remain strangers in our own lives. John O'Donohue, which is an excerpt from his book, Beauty. What I'd like to do right now is enjoy
It's called Old Church Choir by Zach Williams. It's a revival and it's spreading like a wildfire in my heart. Sunday morning, hear it, can you feel it? It's the rhythm of a gospel song. Once you choose it, you can't lose it. There ain't nothing gonna steal my joy. I got an old church choir singing in my soul. I got sweet salvation, it's beautiful. There ain't nothing gonna steal my joy. No, there ain't nothing gonna steal my joy. When the valleys that I wander turn to mountains that I can't climb, you are with me. I got an old church choir singing in my soul. Sweet salvation and it's beautiful. My heart overflowing 'cause I've been restored. Well, there ain't nothing gonna steal my joy. No, there's nothing gonna steal my joy. All you'll ever need, that's all you'll ever need. Clap your hands and stomp your feet till you feel that gospel beat, 'cause that's all you need, all you'll ever need. I got no church choir singing in my soul, sweet salvation, and it's beautiful. I got a heart overflowing and I've been restored. Well, there ain't nothing gonna steal my joy. No, there ain't nothing gonna steal my joy. Nothing gonna steal my joy. Happy Sunday.
Thank you, Ronnie. A blessing. What is a blessing? A blessing is a story drawn around a person to protect, heal, and strengthen. Life is a constant flow of emotions for everyone, for each of us. The beauty of a blessing is its belief that it can affect what unfolds. When a blessing is invoked, a window opens in eternal time. So what we want to do is just take a few moments, include yourselves. We want to send a blessing to someone. So let's just close our eyes. Great. The lesson, the power of three, the image three. Three and numbers and the magic of numbers is a very, 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 very old, sacred tradition. Pythagoras loved numbers, spent years on how they actually were the basis for, the foundation for our material world. In the Celtic condition, our ancestry still lives on in our DNA. The power of three composed the simplest possible knot. It's the philosophy that everything has three distinct yet interlocked levels: physical, mental, and spiritual. Cosmology consists of the three realms: earth, sea, and sky. It begat the Christian tenet of the Trinity: God the Father, Christ the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In modern Wicca, three in the display of it's the Trinity of the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone. In the dimension of feminine divinity, the Virgin, the Mother, and the Old Woman. Other trinities: mind, body, soul, past, present, future, mother, father, child. The plant animal kingdom, so it's the plant, animal, and mineral, three kingdoms: faith, hope, fear no evil, speak no evil. The three forces of nature: earth, wind, water. And of course, we say in the spiritual center, we follow the principles, the spiritualist principles. They're all represented by any one of and all of I've just read to you. And when you go up now to our website, which is live, folks, you will see our mission is to the Trinity called spiritual development of awareness, enlightenment, and ascension. And so our lessons this week, next, and then on Easter. To be here with us at the end of this year. The teachers ask us to grant ourselves the power, allowing the trinity of spiritual development to guide us so we may fulfill on our sacred journey of life. Further, folks, further, inside of living that promise we made before we birthed ourselves, the opportunity is to manifest a great life, a great life. The demonstrations of who you are, who you be in your life. You and we, it's to have a great life. That is one of the missions of this organization in support of you. No one was sent into the world without being given infinite possibilities of the heart. It is sad that so many of us go through our lives without seeming to discover the depth and beauty of the heart. Most of us only have an inkling of who we are. We believe so easily the negativities we have been told and think that our lives are merely endurance tests or holding places for wounds images. Our feet find new freedom on the pastures of possibility. John O'Donohue. Awareness. So here's the first tenet of our mission for your spiritual fulfillment. Awareness. Your personhood, your self-actualization. And then in that development, in that movement, in that fluid line of life, the connections you and I make, but by alignment. Know yourself in this manner. If something burns your soul with purpose and desire, it's your duty to be reduced to ashes by it. Any other form of existence will be yet another dull book in the library. Charles Bukowski. Awareness, awareness, alert, present. 10 minutes of meditation. It takes prayer. Prayerful, having a prayerful life. Where would we be? Where would Camelot have had not been aware? In that dark and gloomy woods, yet he came across this small, just a small parchment where light hit down on it. He recognized a sword and not afraid. He pulled the sword. He was aware. He self-actualized. This must be for me. And when that stone freed that sword for him, he was ready for engagement in his life of possibility. At the Sacred Journey of Life, we see that inside of this opportunity to support you in your spiritual development, with access to the spiritual hierarchy, masters that are still living on this plane, we ask you to be aware. And aware is a distinction from being informed. deceives you by saying, over here, look over there. For the child of true humanity exists within you. Follow it. Those who search for it will find it. Be aware, not informed. And that's actually what Raziel shared with us last week, is don't be duped. There can be a lot of information that will get between you and your experience of who you truly are. We share with you. Allow enlightenment. Not good ideas. Not even being. Allow enlightenment. Allow the light in, the divine light. Allow yourself to feel it and be guided by it. Then ascend. Ascension. Ascension is that third realm, that third tenet, that third part, that third subject matter that we'll be talking about. Raising your spirit up. Raising your spirit up. Say that you're somewhere to go or look up to or look different from. In this plane on life, in this plane on life, you say in a body. You can say nothing outside this body. You must awaken while in this body, for everything exists in it. Resurrect in this life. The Gospel of Philip. Fulfill on your capacity. To go in and deeper, moving through who you are as a realm. You are a realm. You're an energy field. So the game is not to know, not to understand. Passion you discover. You have to live it. You have to live it. Or tradition or old ritual. Discover and create your own. You are your own guru. This is your sacred journey. This is your sacred journey. So go then preach the good news about the realm. Do not lay down any rule beyond which I have promulgated for you, said Christ, nor promulgate law like the law. We don't by the external world in any sense of it. We stand on top of it. We are in it, but we are not of it. And as we meet those material demands on it, we have more that we can offer when we stand present to, fully aware of, enlightened by our divine self, and moving through that deepest place of ourselves. There'll be magic. There'll be magic. As we turn that sword or flick that sword or pull that sword, we'll manifest. We will co-create a life for our joy of living in this life by being aware, allowing ourselves to be enlightened and demonstrating it. And in ascension, we will cause to come forth a level of light in Christ consciousness that does and will create heaven on earth. The return of Christ and the merging of, the synchronicity of, the synergy of our light that we beam forth. Connection. A courageous heart, knowing all this, aware of all this, being enlightened, a courageous heart will go forth and engage life despite confusion and fear. A compassionate heart will never carry the burden of judgment, and a loving heart awakens the spirit of anything can happen. Anything's possible. Again, from the Gospel of Philip, I repeat, what you say in a body. You can say nothing outside the body. For everything exists in unity of action. Spirit picked this piece up to be out here in action, to tell its story. And so it says in the Gospel of Philip, resurrect in this life. Resurrect in this life. And that's what we hope is going to be possible for you. Open these messages and the readings that we're going to suggest on the website. We're going to be putting up, we have a library, we'll be putting up books that will, we hope, support you in your search. We're coming out from underneath the darkness of the pandemic. We're moving into some form of restoring our relationships, restoring our connections, reviving ourselves again. And inside of that, don't lose yourself in the busyness of it. Discover yourself. Reveal yourself. Reveal. Be authentic. Here's some words that I just recently read that we wish for you. Have this be what your spring is about. Your becoming aware is about. I hope you live more loudly. I hope you love more deeply. I hope you laugh hard every single day. I hope you learn to love yourself for you deserve to be loved. I hope your dreams make it into reality. I hope you feel the sun on your face and the sand between your. I hope you wake up with peace in your heart. I hope you are surrounded by people who see the good in you and want the very best. I hope you walk away from anyone who doesn't. I hope beyond hope that your life is a story written by you and not for you. I hope you speak your mind and say, I love you, before it's too late. And dance like no one is watching. I hope you live more loudly than before, much, much more loudly than before. Live much loudly from this moment on. Donna Ashworth. So folks, that's what we wish from you from this center. That's what we hope will be available to you from this center. And as you take the time to be with us on Sunday or share this message with someone, we hope that it sparks them too. We want it to spark. I'm aware by asking deeper and allowing them to not be answered. They may not be answered so quickly. And those questions are about, who am I? What am I to? What am I doing here? And am I telling the truth about that? And if that's authentically what my heart is in love with, Where do I displace my attention? Where am I obstructed? What are those shadows I'm dealing with? And in meditation and prayer, reach out to the teachers. They're there. They're there for the asking. Reach out to the teachers, your guides, to spirit. So what I'd like to do is we want to have another song from our friend Ronnie. And as I said, this is a spiritual center and a healing order. We request offerings. We are a not-for-profit and support our purpose, which is really to be available to inform, to support, for healing, for growth, for development. But our mission is to support you in awakening after you've become aware of who you are and what you're up to, and to support life. And we do that by asking you to either go to PayPal at Sacred Journey of Life 2020 at gmail.com or send to the Sacred Journey of Life at 1318 Singer Place, Pittsburgh 15221. And our money does not go to pay anyone's fees or costs. What it does is it supports our social media, our promotion, our events, our publishing, our outreach. So
This song is called I Believe by Irvin Graham. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night, a candle glows. I believe for everyone who goes astray, to show way. I believe, I believe, I believe above the storm. The smallest prayer will still be heard. I believe that someone hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know I believe.
thank you, Ronnie. I believe. Including on a material, is to be found in the coming to our own spiritual knowledge and in the wisdom that ensues. Take action to do for others and for one's environment. Live your life as a demonstration of what you are committed to and not expect of you. And I implore you to let us know in whatever way we can support you in that. Do not just be a living thing, Be your spiritual being out here. The imprint, your unique imprint. That's what we are waiting for. That's what we are waiting for. So thank you for being here. Again, enjoy your first day of spring. See you either in the chat room on Wednesday at 7:30 or next week, noon, same channel. I love you. Namaste.